you hear us? Can you hear us now? Okay, we can hear you for some reason. Apologize.
How's that? It helps if
There you go.
it makes a difference.
All right, and Rich, if you could stand next to Dollyne so we could hear her, so she'll use your microphone, we'll be hearing her off of yours.
Awesome.
Okay, there we go,
Okay.
perfect.
Here?
Yeah, that's perfect, thank you guys.
All right. Okay, I don't know if you can see us or not, so I wonder if we should move her so she could see us. That might be.
Well, I can kind of see the back of you. That's all right.
Do this, then you can kind of see what's going on. Okay.
All right, are you recording that too, Rich?
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Thank you, sorry.
There.
All
All
right.
right, we are now recording. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and start with you, ma'am, Lieutenant Governor. We'll go ahead and start with you.
Well, thank you. It is such an honor to be with you today. I wish we were in person, but it's great to be with you virtually. And it's especially great to be able to recognize the future of Indiana, because we have two Center Grove students who have been exemplary in their commitment to community, to public service, and to helping others. And it is such an honor for me to be here to present to them and to recognize them with the Lieutenant Governor's FireFly Award. And it is an award that we use to recognize those young men and women who perform exemplary service to mankind and to their community. And so it is wonderful to be here with Liam Price and also to be here with Richie Arkanoff and to be able to recognize their contributions to their community. I think I'll start with Liam. I just, first of all, want to thank Representative Dollyne Sherman for nominating the two of you for this award. And Liam, I am so amazed at your story. The fact that you have become someone that is a shining example for other Hoosiers to be inclusive and to be sure that we include everyone in our lives. You are quite the athlete, I understand. And I know that you have been in the Special Olympics and have represented your community well in the Special Olympics. In fact, it's my understanding that you were one of 14 ambassadors chosen for the Special Olympics. And in that capacity, you spoke all around the state about inclusion. And were such an example and a model to other Hoosiers of what can be accomplished and how important it is that we include all Hoosiers in our daily lives. I know you're also the homecoming king, so that is pretty impressive, and manager of the boys basketball team. You are an example of courage, and you also are an example of inclusion in your community. I can't wait to see what the future brings for you, Liam, as you move forward in your education. I understand you're going to be on the swim and dive team and at the University of Indianapolis, I believe. And so congratulations to you. You are such an incredible individual, and certainly I feel comfortable for the future of Indiana as we are able to see individuals like you leading us into the future. But not to be outdone by you, Center Grove certainly has many, many leaders in your community and in your school system. And Ricky Arkanoff, you know, what I am so absolutely proud of with you and can identify is that you've been a Boy Scout since you're 10 years old. You actually, when you were 11, you came upon the idea to be able to recognize those students and those workers in the Center Grove school system who died while they were studying or working. And because Center Grove schools have expanded so much recently, many of the trees in the memorials that were put up to dedicate those individuals were being moved, and people were having a hard time being able to continue their honoring of these individuals. So you've been thinking about this since you were 11, and when you decided to become an Eagle Scout, and by the way, my brother and my father both were Eagle Scouts. I was a Girl Scout all through grade school and high school, but you took on this project to have one central location where all of those individuals could be memorialized. And you have 42 names on it. I know that you organized and had the help of your troop members, also the support of the community. I understand you had over 500 hours of volunteer work in there, and also raised over $3,000. So it is certainly a testimony to your commitment, to your compassion for your community, and your persistence. And so to you, Richie and Ricky, and to you, Liam, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on what you have done by giving back, and congratulations on being awarded the Lieutenant Governor's FireFly Award. I know that you also, Ricky, are going on to higher education, and I can't wait to see what accomplishments you all are going to be making in the future. And as I said, Governor Holcomb and I are so proud of you. We know that Indiana's future is in great hands with the two of you. And thank you for the example you set for Hoosiers all over our state. So congratulations to you. And I can't wait to meet you in person. Can we move the camera?
Yes.
We can only see floating heads.
We can see the heads. If you can shift the camera down a little, we can see a little. Oh, perfect. We're gonna get a picture for our Facebook.
So you get-
Thank you.
Yeah. So Richie is going to Purdue.
Oh, what?
Yeah, there you go.
Wonderful. And so you Hoosiers are staying in Indiana for your education. Thank you. That is wonderful. And here's Representative Sherman. Thank you, Dollyne. You have to be awfully proud of these young men.
I sure am. You know, my son is a graduate of Center Grove High School and can relate, our family can relate to both of the accomplishments of these two young students. Both, with Richie's project, my son experienced the loss of a classmate when he was a sophomore. I just remember what an extraordinarily profound time it was for the students and the teachers of Center Grove, and for him to memorialize them like he is doing is just a very special tribute, and I know will be meaningful to all the Center Grove students and families. Liam, I've had an opportunity to get to know him because he was a page, and for him, my son was also a Center Grove athlete, and to step up and be in that world it takes courage. And for what Liam's done in terms of his leadership and not only stepping up to be an athlete, but then to step beyond that, to bring people together for a greater understanding of every individual is, again, a very special leadership trait that I know I respect and appreciate.
Also to with us is Representative.
Well, congratulations. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, good afternoon, Lieutenant Governor. this is
Well, no, I
representative.
didn't recognize you behind that mask. I apologize. When I called you a representative, senator, I tell you what, this, virtual stuff is getting to me, I think. I apologize.
It is absolutely okay. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Governor, as you so eloquently put it. These are two incredibly deserving and promising young individuals worthy of the FireFly Award. And as you said, and I'm sure will be proven true, they have very bright futures ahead of them.
Wonderful. Well, and I apologize, Richie. I think I called you Ricky, so I apologize to you. And you two are going to be incredible. And thank you for your heroism. Thank you for your leadership. You truly are such an inspiration, not just to your peers, but to people and to Hoosiers all over our great state. And as I said before, I can't wait to see the contributions you are going to make, not just to your community, to the state of Indiana. So thank you, and God bless you, and I look forward to meeting you in person.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. Take care.